Hey guys, so today I will show you a tutorial for how I make all of my thumbnails, and I will actually be using an example of me making a thumbnail for my friend Grabbers. So first off, the programs you will need is GIMP, and that's basically it. Everything else will be online for the resources. Now to start off, we're going to make a new layer and make it 1280 by 720 because that's what most thumbnails are. And we're just going to leave that here once you make it. Then you want to go to your Google Images, and you're going to search up a background. Now this depends what video you're making, but since I'm making a Rainbow Six video for my friend, I'm going to search up Rainbow Six, yeah, I already have it, Rainbow Six Siege background. Go to Images, and I prefer if it's 1280 by 720 or the resolution of your thumbnail, but keep in mind guys, you can stretch it and you can make it fit to the size of the thumbnail. But yeah, the thumbnail I usually use is this, and you may notice it's 1600 by 900, but that's not a problem. That really isn't a problem. You just save it. Then you save it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag it in here. You may notice it's not the correct size. So what we do is you go to this tool right here, scale tool, click it, make sure the lock is here, because if not, it's going to have weird distortions. That's the best way I could describe it. I'm going to close this for now. You're going to need that later though. And try to make it fit as best as possible. You really don't want to get any white in there. Doesn't matter if it's perfect though, to be honest. Once you have it pretty good, what I like to do is I like to blur out the background. So you go to Filters, Blur, whoops, and Gaussian Blur. It's gonna blur it significantly, and what I like to do is just do it quickly. Filter, repeat, filter, repeat. Now be sure to make sure it's fully loaded, or else you're gonna glitch it out, where if you like keep doing it, it's honestly pretty quick, so I'm not gonna have that issue, but if you keep doing it really fast, you're gonna have some glitches. Now it's pretty blurred. So basically, for the specific thumbnail I'm making, he needs a pulse guide, so I'm gonna search Rainbow Six Siege Pulse PNG. And right here, of course, oh my god, I'm gonna get the PNG for Pulse, save image, find the PNG. I have a website right here. Where is it? Transparent. I'm going to leave the link in the description. This helps you make PNGs, but usually a PNG of whatever you're looking for is available. We're going to go back to Pulse. We have it here. I'm going to drag it in to GIMP, and here we go. Again, make sure the lock is here when you're scaling, and scale it down a little bit. Now I'm going to press Control L. I'm going to bring up the layers here. Now I want to blur the background a little more, so you're going to highlight the what is it called? The background here, and I'm going to go to Filter, Blur, just keep doing that, because I want to make Pulse as visible as possible. Okay, once you're done with that, you can unhighlight it, do whatever, and you can close that if you want. Now I'm going to search the Rainbow Six logo. I found the perfect one right here is a PNG too. Save. I'm going to name it V2 because I'm pretty sure I already have this. I'm going to drag that in. Again, you're going to scale it, do whatever. I'm going to make this guy a little bigger actually. Perfect. Now I'm going to get my text. This is where things get a little, not a little complicated, but you can use the text in GIMP, but usually they're not going to come out as good as you would here. Now my favorite font is Lead Gothic. I use almost every one of my thumbnails with this. So the ones I like the most are Fun and Skate. These are using the same font, it's just different variations and edits. Now I'm going to put Pulse. I'm going to make the text 300 because it'll look a higher resolution, it'll look cleaner. Generally, the higher it is, the better, the more clear it'll get. But you know, it's preferences, and you can edit how it looks here, the colors and shit. Go to Download, Pulse, Text. I'm gonna save it as. Gonna drag that in. Okay. Now that's not cleaned up yet, but we'll do that later. Then I'm gonna search Pulse, Rainbow Six Siege Pulse logo. and it's this thing right here, so I'm going to look for that icon right here. Perfect. It's PNG. Yep. Save image. I'm going to drag that in. There we go. I'm going to make this a little smaller and a little stumpier so it'll fit the thumbnail better. Make it a little bigger, actually. You have to edit around with it a little bit. Gonna make it this big, then I'm gonna highlight the logo, make it a little bigger. You can see how everything's doing here. And yeah, I don't know why this thing is here. I think that's just a little glitch. And yes, that is basically the gist of how to make a thumbnail. Now, I don't know why this thing is here. It's just annoying me. Basically, if you want, you can make a template where you could just delete these guys, and you could just keep the Rainbow Six logo there. Yeah, you could just keep the Rainbow Six logo there, and you can just keep inserting whatever you need to fit the thumbnail. Now, to do that, you go to Save As. R6 logo tut. I'm gonna name it that. And then once you're done with the thumbnail, you can go to Export As. You name it whatever you need. I'm gonna name it Thumbnail Grabbers Pulse Guide. I'm gonna save it in the pictures. And oh wait, my bad. I prefer to put it as a JPEG, and to do that, you just put .jpeg. Quality, I'm gonna put at 100. Export. There you go. Now your video's done. Now let's say that I'm gonna put multiple Rainbow Six logos, and I need to insert shit, and I can't have these guys here. What you do is you just delete whatever's not gonna be in every one of your thumbnails, which would be this. So this is my template, right? So whenever I need to make a new thumbnail, I'm gonna exit that. I'm gonna open. And there's the template right there. I'm ready to just insert whatever I need. Alright guys, so I touched it up a little bit. This is the final version. Yeah, that's basically a really quick guide of how I make my thumbnails. It's very basic, but it gets the job done. So yeah, if you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.